Yo, what's going on, and welcome back to some Code Vein. Last time we finished up the boss, at least, in the Cathedral of the Sacred Blood, and we're gonna have to be going back there because the only two doors that we currently know about are over there. Although there is a door right here, we cannot use it. Alright, never mind. So, but I did take us back here because I wanted to check if there's new weapons, do some upgrades, possibly look at that new blood code.
Thanks to everyone's hard work.
So we're just gonna see what all is
upgrade?
here. Oh my gosh. No, I didn't want to upgrade. I want to buy.
Buying something?
Okay, what are we looking at? We could definitely try and use this thing if we want to. Then we have a few different types of bayonets. What about blood veils? Anything actually new? Not really.
Make sure you've got everything.
Oh, this lady's still here.
I brought you something from the shelter. Provisions that you might be able to use. Please take them if you think they'll help.
Okay. It just seems like...
I've heard stories about you lately. You found blood beads in springs and reported them to the provisional government. It seems many shelters have been saved because of those reports. You really care about others, don't you? I'm fortunate to have met revenants such as you. I've heard stories you found...
Okay, never mind. What about you, Coco?
Your life depends on what you carry. Stock up while you can. If you want it, I got it.
Well, she doesn't have anything new.
Watch yourself out.
Okay, so we do have another vestige, and we should probably talk to Louis. Oh, we probably have to talk to Io about the fact that there's a girl that looks exactly like Io.
Leda, do you know of her? I heard she looks very similar to me. At some point, she simply vanished, leaving behind only a single vestige. Louis thought it might mean something, so he brought it to me. I know nothing about her, but I feel that I should. There are memories in this vestige. Please, could you show me?
So I guess we gotta do that first. Maybe it'll give us a blood code for Io or something?
Successor.
Who's there?
My name is Leda. I am an attendant, here to serve and support you in your tasks.
I see. But even so, I'm sorry. I cannot allow you to come inside.
I understand, and it will not be a problem. I will stay and attend to you from out here.
In that case, do you think you could talk with me for a while?
That woman! Is she the hunter? What is she doing here?
What the heck?
Leda? Where did you go?
Do not worry, Successor. I have performed my duty and dealt with the intruder. They will not be able to revive now that they have been turned to ash.
That's... driving them off is enough, isn't it? Why did you have to go so far?
My duty is to protect and defend you. I must ensure threats are completely repelled before they have a chance to cause you harm.
As the successor of the Ribcage, I order you to stop hunting revenants immediately.
No. I'm sorry, Successor, but I will do what must be done. That is my purpose.
Leda,
Well then.
Successor. Another intruder has been repelled. Successor?
It looks like I won't be able to remain myself for much longer. Thank you for everything. Later. When that time comes, my only regret is leaving you all alone. You've always been so unerringly steadfast.
I do not understand. I have performed my duty. I have done everything I was supposed to do. Everything I was supposed to do to protect my successor.
I got an achievement called EO's Memories. How is that EO's Memories?
An attendant of the relics. One who stands by and serves a successor.
Oh. Does that mean I'm a successor?
It is the same for me. My duty is to stand by your side and lend you my support, just as she did for her successor. We were created with the same purpose. That attendant, Leda, she was a defender of sacred ground. I am certain she fulfilled her duty until the end. Yes, she fulfilled her duty, and yet... I'm not sure how to describe what I'm feeling. It seems so empty somehow. Her life was consumed entirely by her mission. Leda. I want to know more. All this time I've been blindly following my duty, but is what I'm doing really the right thing? What is my true purpose in life? If I am with you, I may be able to find the answers to some of my questions, just as I did now. I realize that what I ask you now may not be part of my duty. Still, I feel I must ask it of you nevertheless. Please, will you permit me to go with you in your future travels? Are you sure?
I thought she said she couldn't
Thank
fight.
you from the bottom of my heart. I shall do my best.
I wonder if you could use her as a partner, but she's like useless. That would be funny. Eos Vestige. What?
Please accept my blood code.
Oh, you do have a blood code.
I am not sure what strength it might give you, but I want to support you in every way I can. Here, take it.
Boasts support type gifts, high endurance, and plenty of ichor. That would be an interesting build. Do like full support for a partner, and then just buff the partner and hide behind them.
As an attendant of the relics, I have stayed near my successor. I am not sure if that mission is the correct one, but if I am with you, I feel I will find some answer. There may be memories of other attendants. I would ask that you find them for me. I have found I will give form to the power of the Vestige's creator and bind it to your bloodstream. Because you are you.
Okay, so let's restore Vestiges first. It looks like we can use her as a partner. We don't have that. Don't have that. Don't have that. There's 7 of these? What happened to the... I thought we had like ISIS 4 or
Was
something.
I of any assistance?
What happened to that? Okay, we have ISIS 1, 2, 3, and 4. Oh, maybe we already saw the memory of ISIS 4, so you can't watch it again. And then where's EOS? Thought we'd... Oh, we also have this Fion vestige. Don't know what that is. Okay, so here's an EOS vestige. We already saw the memory of that. Okay. So let's check out what new blood codes we have. We have ISIS and EOS. I guess we should probably, let's make you our partner first.
Very well.
So, Louis' sister sacrificed herself in secret. It's heartbreaking. If Aurora's words are to be believed, you're a successor too. Let me know right away if you start feeling strange. I don't want you to sacrifice yourself for my sake. Who knows what kind of traps might be waiting? Haste trips over its own heels, they say. It's times like these that require the coolest heads. Make sure you're ready for... First, I want to thank you for help...
Oh, what the heck?
First, I want to thank you for helping us complete our investigation of the source. Without your help, we never would have learned the truth, or realized the gravity of the current situation. And we're not finished yet, so I want to say, I'm glad to have you here. Promised eternal torment, followed by oblivion. I can't help but wonder what those people felt when they chose to become successors. Let's find the successors. If the relics are released, it'll be a step back to the days of chaos and disaster. We have to stop that, no matter what. Promised eternal torment, followed... I can't...
Okay.
The fighting will get more intense from here on out.
So... should probably talk to everyone.
The hunter. What does he want with Nicola? What is he planning to do to him?
Didn't he already kill him, though?
I didn't imagine a place like this. It's rough. I always figured that anywhere people... I might not be able to contribute much. I've really...
Alright, Davis.
I feel like the Lost here have been behaving strange lately. It was easier to explore when we could use all the missile. The sacrifices of many provided paths into the depths. But now even the staunchest explorers are swallowed up by the worsening environment or swarms of the Lost. They must have left coordinates leading to the depths, but most of those were lost along with the explorers. If you find any maps of the depths out there, I'd appreciate it if you showed them to me. We'll take care of the rest. Once we've read the data, the one who discovered it gets priority for journeys there. This is all we've got for available routes.
Okay, so we haven't found anything there. Let's investigate these new blood codes. Also present. Murasame. If another person has the same game, you can play together. It is said that treasured okay, yep. Came with a note. Thanks for being here. I wanted to give you something, so here's my favorite game. Let's play together sometime. How are we supposed to play together if you gave me yours? Thought you said you needed both people to have one. Okay, Davis gave us another photograph. Alright. Also, we could consider leveling up at some point. But we are looking at ISIS and EOS. So we have, looks like electric, draconic stake. Transform your blood into a giant stake that pierces the target. Reduces maximum HP to increase the amount of Ichor that can be held. That's actually probably pretty good. Like, it sounds bad, but I think it's actually good. Creates and fires a string of projectiles infused with electricity. Fires 3 powerful bolts of lightning at your target's feet. How much? A lot of these cost a lot. Fires an unrelenting barrage of lightning bullets at the target. Releases a shockwave around you, then instantly transports you backwards. So like, a lot of this seems cool, but if you can't use them a lot, then it might not be that great. How do we see the Ichor? Is it not on this menu? Oh, oh, there it is. 36, and it goes up to 66. So it's like, it's okay, but we're still only looking at like 4 or 5 casts of things, which isn't fantastic. Also, I'm curious what, because this is EO's thing. Improves stagger resist, but reduces drain effectiveness. That seems kind of meh. So far, I feel like, what's his face? Louis has the best one. Increases attack and alters your evasion movements, but you take more damage. Yakumo's seems not great. Mia seems not good, but I also don't know if attack power affects your gifts or not. If it doesn't, then it's maybe okay. And EO's is just kind of, it exists. It may or may not be useful, depending on how big the stagger resist actually is. Okay, so let's look at the next blood code. Oh, another present? Why's everyone got presents? That's from Yakumo. We've already read this one. I believe we could just use all those at some point to get a whole bunch of haze, because we have quite a few of them now. Okay, let's look at this. Consumes a large amount of your own HP to restore a large amount of your partner's HP. Alright, interesting. Oh, we don't have a lot of this unlocked. It's probably going to take a while to find all of these, because we probably have to find literally every single, what were they called? What is the title of EO? I guess she's kind of like a guardian to the successor? I don't know. Whatever. But increases mind and vitality. Temporarily increases resistance to all debuffs. That seems pretty good. Temporarily increases resistance to all elements. Temporarily boosts attack power. Increase the amount of HP healed by regeneration for both you and your partner. Is this temporary? It must be temporary. That's an interesting one. Cures you and your partner of all debuffs or blocks them if used before being afflicted. Temporarily causes damage taken to be greatly reduced at the cost of Ichor. Interesting. This blood code seems like you could really support a partner, but at the same time, since we don't really have a lot of it unlocked, I don't see us being able to use it. But we could definitely try out this one. How much would it cost us? So that's like 1,800. So that would add up to 54, 90, 138 to buy everything here, which doesn't really seem feasible at the moment. So we might just try and get to 54 if we can. It's the biggest stuff we have, 3,000. We have a lot of Davis's pictures. Alright. And we'll just use all of our duplicates on those. And then we'll see where we're at. We'll probably be pretty close. We have to be above 54. We have to be at 55,200. Alright, so we used all the duplicates there. I hate to use our biggest one, just because we might need a lot later on for something. So if we take 10, that's only 3,000. So we need another 10,000. We take 5 of these, that's another 3,000. So we need another 7,000 now. We could use all of these. Alright. So we're doing this. Buy this. Also, I don't see any weapon requirements. Oh, I wonder how much this actually does. This might change the class in my mind. Although it says increases the amount of Ichor that can be held. I don't know if that means it increases the 36 or it increases the 66 total, or both. I would hope that it does both. Otherwise, building it up every time just to use this class is going to be annoying. And we got to pick one of these two that we like the most. Barrage or 3 powerful ones. This one costs less and has a lower cooldown. I really like the sound of this one, so I'm gonna go with it. Even though I think the other one's probably a better choice. So, do we have it equipped? We have it equipped. What passives are we looking for? The class itself doesn't come with any passives? Oh, okay, this is passive. Reduce. So we want this one. I feel like that's going to be a cornerstone to this working. Then we need things that give willpower, preferably. But I don't know that that's going to be an option. So let's go with the stamina. Let's get dexterity. And I guess just more dexterity? Or we could get a one-handed sword mastery. Let's get one-handed sword mastery. And then we got plasma roar up there. So we'll put this stake on X, this on A. Actually, we should probably keep a weapon buff. So far, everything's lightning, so I think we should go with fire weapon buff. Go up like that. Might as well. I was gonna say remove venom, but I think we're okay without that. And then, I don't know, we could use some sort of combat maneuver. What was the combat maneuver we were using that was so good? Was it this one? No, it's not Phantom Assault. Maybe we didn't quite master it yet, but it's in the Queenslayer code. It was really good once we figured out how to use it. Before that, it seemed completely useless. We could put the shock web actually. But I wanna see why we don't have that. It looks like, yeah, we just didn't quite master it yet. What is this one again? Drain boost? That seems really good for the ISIS class. So maybe we might want to master that before we use this class too much. Now, do we want to use a bayonet? It doesn't seem necessary, right? Because it looks like we can cast all of these. This is the only thing that we've seen. Which I guess this is just a move, so it's not a spell. Granted, they're kind of the same thing, but whatever. So, other than that, we probably should do some weapon upgrades now.
If you want to...
So let's see about how expensive that is. Oh, we've just spent the
What do you
entire
wanna
time
upgrade?
only doing this, huh? Okay, so if we get like 2,000, we can upgrade this weapon. Another 3,000, we can probably upgrade the sickle.
Which blood veil do you want to upgrade?
And then what blood veil are we currently using? So it'll probably take us another 2,000. So if we do the math on that, that's 7,000. Round up to 8,000. Because there's a few extra in there. So 8,000 should do it for us. Kind of goofed. Should have used these in a different order. That should do it though. We have plenty of steel.
If you want to...
So we should also think about transforming at some point. But upgrade the sword. Upgrade the sword again. We actually might not
Which
have
blood
enough
veil do you
now that
wanna
I look
upgrade?
at it. I didn't realize they go up to 200. Okay, let's just keep using this one. I've been liking it. And then we also want to upgrade this. I think we will have just barely enough. We have like 150 extra. Okay, we've used just about all of our steel. I think we have 5 steel left. But we're all upgraded. And we've spent pretty much our entire time doing this. But we're gonna go ahead and travel to one of those doors. Now I don't remember which one of these is at a door. A gated room seems pretty easy. And then there's another one. It's not that. It's this. Okay, you can see the gates in the pictures. That's actually highly useful. So let's start a gated room because it's the first one we ran into. I assume we could just go to either or, but that may be wrong. But we'll try and, if it is a new area, we'll try and find our first missile in the new area. If it's not a new area, I'm not sure what to expect. There might be cutscenes, might be a boss battle right away. We might be at the part of the game where it just turns into boss rush, which is fairly common in Dark Souls. But I don't know if this game will actually do that or not. You just use a halberd? I thought you said you couldn't fight. Maybe that's just Murasame who can't fight.
I'll do my best to help out.
Okay, so at the moment, this Vow of Ichor is giving us nothing. And we can only go up to 66. What the heck? It's not doing anything.
Please don't do anything you might regret.
Maybe it just doesn't show? Put that on. Now try this. Oh, it does. It just increases it by 6. Why would it... when I was looking at it before, it showed the 36. Alright, so that's a little bit disappointing. I thought it would be more than 36 because I thought 36 was the base. That is not the case. Alright, elevator. So this is probably going down into Nightmare Land or whatever. Blight Town. Whatever you want to call it. I don't see any items in this room or any secrets, so let's go ahead and go down. Wait, it says it has an up and a down arrow on the map.
That's a powerful sign.
Okay, bye. Guess you didn't want to get in the elevator, don't know why. That looks so weird. The swords just like go everywhere. There's nothing behind.
Is this a naturally occurring cavern?
I don't know. The fact that there's a door here makes me think that it's probably not naturally occurring. What is up with that?
Sense something past here.
Oh really? Gee Willikers, Batman.
Seems it won't open.
So what?
Shall we
Okay.
try opening it?
I just did.
Shall we look for a key?
I don't see a key anywhere though.
This thing is huge.
Alright, well, I wasn't really expecting to not be able to go this way. Guess we'll go the other way. I hope that we didn't just miss the key somewhere. That would be bad. I would hope that the key is just the other direction. There's really no drop down, right? I could see there being like a key halfway up this thing or something like that. Alright, well, since we can't go this way, to the other
We'll
one.
be there soon. There's missile here. We should rest.
I need to see how good EO is at fighting as well. We should probably make sure there's no like gates in any of these. I don't remember any gates. I don't see any gates in any of them. So for now, I'm going to assume that there are none. To the inner tower.
Choose one way or the other.
Okay, well this just gets right into it, huh?
Let's seek the crypt.
What is the purple missile? It probably just teleports us? Yep. Yep. Let's see where we get off to. Memory loss can occur when a revenant is first revived or upon receiving a fatal injury that results in dispersal. However, most revenants are unaware they have lost any memory. Well, yeah, that's kind of like the idea behind memory, right? You're not aware if you lose it. Ridge of Frozen Souls. Wait, this isn't activated.
Snow is coming in from over there.
Oh, this must be the snowy mountain that Mia's been wanting to go to. I wonder if there is an advantage to taking Mia here instead. But
This cave does not seem very long.
I was really hoping that there would be a little bit of travel time to get to this missile, but it's kind of just here, and there is probably a new zone ahead of us. So I think we're just gonna call it there. Mostly just random shenanigans going on in this one and figuring out where we're gonna go next. We'll be looking for that key that we're missing for the other direction. But either way, that's gonna do it for this one. Hopefully you enjoyed, and I will see you next time.